Well, hello everybody. Welcome to Northern Comfort Tarot. My name is Danny. This is my channel, and to my right, your left, is Brooke. Empress of Duality is her channel. She is my divine masculine. Welcome.
What up,
Welcome,
you guys?
What?
It's your channel, baby. What you
That's
doing?
my channel. So it's 20.
There's a reason I picked his channel tonight, because I didn't really feel like hosting.
Oh, she didn't want to host. Oh, well.
And what you doing? Slacking.
By all means, it's 2040. And that means for $20, you can get a 3-card read, or for $40, you get a full-blown mini reading. We go all in and all out on you guys. Channel messages, just that's what we do, right?
We'll start off with a collective energy update.
In a bit.
Danny likes to pull like a collective message. I would kind of like to pull a message for the people in the chat, because y'all shut the fuck up for us.
Well, that's what it is, right?
Only seems fair.
Yeah, and I'm going to post this to Facebook. You can, my number one can take the helm.
Basically asking me to host. Come on now.
Yeah, go ahead.
It's not that I don't want to be here with you, beautiful, beautiful souls. It's an honor to show up for you guys and serve you guys. We love reading for you all, not to mention all the abundance that you bring into our lives. But, you know, not but. I was just adding the but, because the only reason I didn't want to host tonight is just because the energy has been lit over here, okay? Like, I want to talk about some ascension symptoms a little bit, but I kind of want to wait until I see some people in the chat before I start dropping messages. Yeah.
Yeah, and I keep hitting the wrong buttons, so let me just copy the link and go to the Facebook group.
But welcome everybody joining. You know that we always create a safe and sacred container for you guys, for messages of the highest good only to come through, messages of love, healing, and the utmost clarity for you guys. All lower vibrational energy and entities are blocked and completely removed from the safe and sacred space. We only allow the higher selves of the people that ask questions, any guides, any higher vibrational energy or entity that would like to assist us with your messages. We invite them into the space. But we don't really like to play around with lower vibrational energy, because I just don't see the point, you know what I'm saying? But hey, to each their own, I ain't hating or nothing. That's just a personal preference, you know what I mean? I feel like we get all the messages that we need from higher vibrational energy, so
yeah,
I'm thankful for that.
We can't do the job for others too. Like, everybody
What's up, Michelle?
has got their place in this world, and we just stay with the highs. Michelle, first girl in. Nice to see you.
Did you burn some sage?
I did, yeah. You can light it up again. Oh, it was such a beautiful day here. Wasn't that hot. It was nice. I mowed the lawn a bit.
It was kind of hot earlier.
Yeah, but oh man, I got some heartburn. Anybody got heartburn out there? I think I'm picking up on your energy.
Actually, I didn't even tell you, but like there's this like knot in my chest. I don't know how to explain it. It's not heartburn. It's not like acid reflux, but there's like this knot in my chest. That might be what you're feeling, but not heartburn though.
Oh well, maybe that's what it is. I don't get heartburn ever since I quit smoking. Kind of gave it up.
Whatever. You be getting heartburn.
No,
not recently, but
not as much.
Yeah.
No.
Hi, Kate. What's up, love?
Kate, good to see you, girl.
What are you guys doing this Friday night? It is Friday, right?
Yeah, it's Friday. That's when we go live. We'll be going live a little more often too, just to spend some time with you guys. I think I might have to get my glasses because I can't see anything.
Close before our next mentorship program starts, because that takes, the way we're doing it right now, the mentorship program, and it is not always going to be this way, you guys. So I invite you, if you feel drawn to working with us, or if you resonate with our energy, the way we're doing the mentorship right now, it's very personal. Like, we spend time with you guys, and We channel messages for you guys. There are personal sessions as well as group sessions with everyone that's a part of the mentorship program.
Not to mention the behind the scenes work that we do to show up for those in the mentorship. It's pretty intense, man. It's not something like I've never done anything like that before, but it's pretty cool. I'm going to go get my glasses and some water real quick.
Reminds me of... Michelle, it reminds me of what you sent earlier. You were like, this marshmallow Canadian can't handle the heat. Hi, Aaron. Hi, Jesse. What's up? Good morning, Aaron. Hello, Jesse. By the way, Jesse, since you're here, so much easier to just communicate like this. But I saw your Facebook message earlier, and it made my fucking day, dude. Jesse been having me emotional lately, y'all. He's in our mentorship program. So is Aaron, actually, in the chat. Aaron and Jesse. Jesse been playing with my emotions lately, okay? In a good way. In such a good way. But, Jesse, your message earlier was so freaking sweet. And I'm so glad. I don't know why I sent you that. I told you I've never sent anyone a raw clip, audio clip of me singing. No music, no nothing. Just straight up. Energy is what I put into it. And I don't know why I was guided to do that, but I'm glad that I did because you really motivated me. And I know that you see me and I know that you feel the energy that I put into things. So it's very validating. So thank you for the beautiful message you sent me earlier. Hi, Jackie. Hi, Gina. What's up, you guys?
Jackie and Gina.
So what y'all doing this Friday evening?
Watching us.
We took the dog for a bike ride. She loves riding on the bike. We went into the woods behind the house. Is that what y'all call the wood here?
Yeah, the bush.
The bush. Okay. The bush. She can straight up sing, y'all. Oh,
wow.
Thank you, Jesse. I love you too.
We just had a visitor from Rio de Janeiro in Brazil to the website. That's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. If you haven't checked the website out, we just got it up. I've owned this website for over a year, and I never published anything. So I finally put it to good use, and you can check it out, northerncomforttarot.com. Until we come up with a name, that's what it's going to be.
Right. If any of you guys got some names y'all want to drop for us,
right.
we are open.
Yeah. Might be a contest in the works. So if you do come up with a good name for us and we end up having a contest, we'll definitely put that in the hat. For real, it might be worth it.
Maybe we'll give you a
free session.
Yeah, baby, turn your sounds off. Baby, what you doing?
I did it for the PayPal.
Oh.
Mitchell, Ontario. What? I know who that is.
Thank you, Gina.
Oh, man.
Michelle, my shirt is a Ramblin' Mike shirt tonight.
Oh, yeah.
That we got at his, what's that thing called? Tarot convention event? I don't know. But it says Winter Chicken Dinner, and it's got Ramblin' Mike up there. He gave it to me for free.
Yeah, because we were just like twins coming to his convention to do what we do. We love our brother.
By the way, any of y'all, which I'm pretty sure y'all were, most of you that are here were here the other night, but if you weren't, the last video we did on Danny's channel, we started off on my channel and I kept getting copyright strikes and we were literally sitting here talking. No sound. I mean, nothing. Like, it was literally just our voices.
We had a fan on, but...
And we kept getting copyright strikes. So then we moved to Danny's channel. There was some energy trying to intervene because we had some lit messages the other night.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that was just a hangout. But hangout turned wild, man. Believe you me.
We had like 4 twin flame couples in union come in.
Hardcore energy.
I got we did some personal messages for the twins that came in. Sandra and Alan, Lee and Sherry. Lord, now that I name drop, they probably gonna pop up in a minute.
Oh, shit. Oh, so, with that being said, welcome everybody. The show must go on, as they say. Collective message. Spirit, what decks do you want me to pull from? Okay, this one here. And the Abundance deck. So, Rebecca Campbell's Work Your Light Oracle deck and the Doreen Virtue Abundance deck. I think I'm going to pull from those two. And just to run it by you real quick, I think this is still this. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah. Dropping it like it's in the chat. If you'd like a reading, we've got two options: $20 for a 3-card personal reading. Oh, Gina's on the case.
Hi, Christina.
And for $40, you get a full-blown mini reading where we go all in. Doesn't matter how much time it takes. We got you. So that's up there. You just got to click on the link, drop the deets, and we'll get to you. We'll add you to the list.
So starting off with, let's just go ahead and hop into the general messages. And like I said, I always ask for messages specifically for the people in the chat and the people that see this video. So, because there's a difference, you guys. I can tap into the collective energy, right? Which we all pick up on. But when I tap into the general energy in the chat and the people that see this, it's still some of the collective energy, but it's a little bit more specific to you guys, catered to you guys in the chat. So the first message that I'm getting for you guys is right now, I know maybe for some of you the weather might not be the best, but right now we are learning a lot about restoring the faith within ourselves, restoring full faith in yourself, in the divine, in the universe, in Mother Nature, right? In your tribe, in your divine connections. It's all about trust and faith, okay? And let me tell you, let me just shout out Jesse real quick because, dude, Jesse got some beautiful messages last night from Spirit, and he has absolutely, when we first started working with him in the mentorship and the intention that he set and where he is at now.
Aced it.
Oh, the resurrection of his faith in himself and believing in himself. Like, he had dreams and things that he wanted to do, things that he wanted to create, things that his soul was calling him to do. But there was all these limiting self-beliefs, right? And Jesse, I hope you don't mind me shouting you out, but this is where Spirit went.
I was blowing you out.
But, like, he had all these things that he knew on a soul level, like, I'm supposed to be doing this. Just like Danny and I, we're supposed to serve. We're supposed to be here for you guys. We're supposed to hold space. We're supposed to guide. We're supposed to share our experience with you guys. But there were all these, like, limiting self-beliefs and, you know, some wounds in some places and negative thought forms, especially negative thought forms, right? And especially if you resonate with Danny and I's energy, we have navigated through and learned and have access to tools now to really help others navigate through negative thought forms because we've done it ourselves, right? But there was all these things that were kind of like in the way. And with Jesse, it was like he had this soul calling, but when he thought about his future, it was like, how? But how, Brooke? Like, how do I get there? How do I believe in myself? How do I make these things happen? How do I create this stuff into my reality, right? How do I change the image of myself so that my circumstances in my life change? How do I manifest, right? And, you know, I've seen Jesse do this as well. One thing that really helps when it comes to restoring the faith within yourself is, for one, reprogramming the thought forms, right? The belief systems. Navigating through the negative emotions, right? Sitting with what we're feeling. That is so important right now. Adding on top of this message, it's so important, you guys, to sit with what you are feeling. There are so many times that we abandon what we're feeling by thinking, overthinking, overanalyzing, trying to predict the future. Like, we get stuck in our heads and we're not in our heart anymore. And with that, I invite you guys, next time your emotions are heightened, see how many times When you're feeling it, right? You're feeling it. See how many times your thoughts abandon what you are feeling. See how many times you're feeling it, and then boom, you start thinking and the feeling goes away, and then you have to kind of get back into the feeling, right? Which some of you, I know when it's negative, you don't really want to get back in it, but that's how you ascend. That's how you heal. That's how you move forward, right? So, finishing the first message, the restoring faith in self, believing in yourself, believing in what you cannot yet touch or see, believing in your ability to manifest the life, manifest the dreams that you want to experience in this life. Myself and Jesse as well, one thing that we've done is we spent a lot of time in nature. And I don't even think I told or guided Jesse to do that. But when you start clearing out the negativity within your consciousness, it really helps you hear those subtle messages from Spirit, from Mother Gaia, from your guides, from your higher self, from your body, right? And I think he was just guided, just like me, to really spend some time in nature. And there's this funny thing about Mother Nature is she is a really good teacher when it comes to trust. So if you're having trust issues, whether that be with a business, with a partner, with your friends, with your family, with the work situation, and your faith's kind of wavering and you don't know how to be motivated to push forward, go and sit in nature. And talk to her, connect. That's basically what I'm saying, is to connect. So I'm going to stop there. You want to go ahead? Hi, Sandra and Alan. What's up, you guys?
My peeps are in the house. First card out, I got Trust Your Path. If you knew you would be supported, what would you do?
Can I make this shit up? I ain't even seen the card. First card he says is about faith. I can't make shit up, y'all. I can't make shit up.
Clarified by God is your source.
Oh.
Everything you need is supplied by infinite source of God. And your faith opens the doorway to receive. In God, there is no lack or limitation. Rather, there is plenty of abundance for all to share. Amen. Now, God, source, spirit, whatever you want to call them.
However you identify.
Yeah. Trust in your path. And like magic, your path will unfold before you, right? There is an intuitive sense that's being asked of you. With the Priestess card, how are you being called to step up and lead? So your path will unravel before you, but with the clarification card of block out distractions, really allowing yourself to go inward. And I've seen the Hermit card before, and I'm really picking up this message. Allowing yourself to go inward and to feel, right, from your heart space, what truly lights you up. The path will reveal itself to you.
As he's talking about it, I don't know if you can see. But why the fuck isn't it focusing?
Because I got to block my face.
Numbing and divine feminine. The divine feminine is the feeler, you guys. Feeling, sensing, getting in touch with your emotions.
Yeah.
And the numbing card was in the reverse.
I got the divine feminine and divine masculine pair here in the tarot spread I got going on. So there's a time to dream big and dream and put all these things on paper to see, how this is going to unfold the way you'd like, right? But not to expect everything to come to fruition like a T, like right down to whatever. You can put your intention out there to what you'd like to see come towards you as you're asking for these things from the universe, but then you have to let go. It's sort of like pretty much every endeavor that I've ever done with regards to small business, right, came to a head or a crash, or it got so big that it was out of my control kind of thing, right? So relinquishing the control and allowing it to grow on its own organically, you get to see, okay, well, these things aren't working. And if I hold those things with a death grip, right, then it doesn't have a chance to grow organically on its own. So sometimes you have to, if not all the time, you have to truly just, feel from your heart space and allow it to grow naturally, just like the relationship Brooke and I had, and watch it unfold before you. This card here, block out distractions. Your life purpose and other priorities need your undivided attention, so it's time to take charge of your schedule and working environment by turning off electronics and avoiding anyone or anything that distracts you from what's important. Same goes with your soul work, right? When people come to distract, and they can be like your closest family member or your best friend, oh, I need some help doing this and that, and if you're setting aside your spare time to do the things that you love to do in order to help others, that's pulling energy away from you and distracting you from, making your heart light up. So you already know what these distractions are, and you have the power to responsibly block them out. So don't forget to do that. Pay yourself out of the $10 you have to give energy to others during the day. You want at least to keep $3 to $4, if not $5 for yourself. When you run down to like $1 or $2, you're selling yourself short, and you are worthy and you deserve the time to not only invest in your soul work, but also the work that you want to put forward, either through enacting your passions and enabling yourself in that way to do the things that you want to do.
I want to add to that, if you don't mind.
Sure.
So also, I have to mention with what Danny just said, it's important to have boundaries for yourself and boundaries with other people and that kind of thing, and the circumstances and situations you put yourself around. But also with this energy lately, there's this, it's a little tricky, but sometimes, when we're doing a lot of shadow work, our mind tells us that we're tired or exhausted, we don't have the energy to do this, this, and this. Like for me, example, I've been doing a lot of like integrating, anchoring in higher vibrational energy, which also purges any energy that isn't serving me, right? And it's a lot. It's a lot on your body. It's a lot on, the mental body, the emotional body, physical body. But at the same time, even though some of those days I felt like I was just like, we had personal sessions, and sometimes I just wasn't feeling it. But Spirit told me, like this tool, this matrix hack, this secret of the universe, if you will, that if I give more than I feel like I have the capacity to give, there's always a blessing that comes out of that every single time. So while yes, boundaries are very important and necessary, at the same time, with this energy, you're going to feel like you don't have the energy to do certain things, but they want you to actually go and do these things, just like reading. Like, we love reading. It's like food for the soul, right? When we get up here and serve. But you're going to feel like you don't really want to do certain things. You don't really want to go out with your friends. You don't really want to get on and read tarot. You don't really want to do this, don't really want to do that. But if you just do it, even if you feel like you have no more energy to give, if you just do it, there are blessings that come with it. Not to mention, the universe is really trying to reflect back to you how strong and how infinite your energy actually is. But you never know unless you try. Right? So I invite you guys to do that when you're feeling like you just don't have anything else to give, or like you're really emotional, right? Really just emotionally charged, and like maybe negatively emotionally charged. Go out and do something for someone else. Go out and give more than you feel like you have the capacity to give, and I can promise you, bet you see something beautiful in return.
Now, the message kind of goes into, once you really dream big, and you put these things that you want to see come into your life and things, and you put that, maybe you take that list and you bury it in the ground, or you burn it to give it up to Spirit. There's a point where you need to release it, and allow spirit to take action and start moving the wheels forward, right? They're calling you to take a break, a life's work, not a season. Get off the treadmill and allow spirit to do the work for you. Our rule of thumb is what's that? 10%. 10% action and allow spirit to do the 90%, the rest, right? So carefully kind of figure, okay, well, I'm going to take my 10% and I'm not going to overexert my energy, use all my energy to do these things. I'm just going to pick away bit by bit. Like me, it was last week. I put or was it Monday? I did the website, and it was whatever I could do, and then I had to put it away. I had to put it down, so I wasn't burning myself out. Clean energy and food. To clarify that is really take a break, but stay focused on what you allow into your field, what you allow into your body. Make sure that whatever you're allowing in is nurturing to not only serving the purpose that you're moving into, right? Your path that you're moving forward down, but also your soul, right? You want things that feed your soul and light you up and make you laugh, and to spend time with those people, places, and things that really, re-energize you, right? Also, with the spread that I've got here in front of me, it's if you invest in you, spirit gives back 100-fold as well. So if you don't know, let's say, how to create a website, there are people out there that can help you. If you don't know how to delve into soul work, there are people, mentors out there to help you. That's what we do. And they're really saying, there are many avenues for you to go out to gain this nourishment. I've got like Queen of Pentacles nourishment. It says right on the card. There are many ways to, go to those within the Love Vibe tribe, go to people for help. And don't be, oh my God, don't be not conceited, but
resistant?
Don't be resistant to allowing people to help you, or don't feel bad about having to go to people to help you. Even in your soul journey, right? Learning these things, we seek guidance from others, and then we look to see the truths within that guidance, and then we take it into our own. Don't take others' guidance like stone, right? It's written in stone that you must do this, but take the bits and pieces that resonate with you, and that's where you're going to find your empowerment. That's where you're going to find your help on your journey, and even into mission. That's what we did. We're not afraid of dropping the big bucks to seek out the guidance and help, especially within our union. And then when it comes to finding those to help us on our path in mission, that's what we do, man. We invest in ourselves and in our journey and in our mission, and we allow others to help us. So that's really what they're saying. We got the Emperor and the Empress in balance at the bottom of the spread, really speaking to, when you find the balance and release the need to think or that you have any control over this, release the need that I don't need help, I can do this on my own, and really embrace the we energy of the Love Vibe tribe and those that are here to help us. That's empowering, man. And the Empress is more of the etheric, dreaming big, looking for what truly lights you up. And the masculine is all the action, right? Taking the needed steps and the well-calculated steps, right? To moving things forward. On to you, baby.
I'm going to add a little bit to that last message. So right now, I understand the calculated steps, right? I get that so much, and I love that message. And at the same time, right now, the energy is you're not going to feel ready You're not going to feel secure. You're not going to feel confident. A lot of you in the chat is what I'm picking up. You're not always going to feel like you are ready for what you are being called to do.
But you are.
But you'll be able to recognize that distinction because you'll be able to see that the feelings of not being unready are actually coming from insecurities. They're coming from limiting self-beliefs, right? And when you can acknowledge that and say, oh, I have some resistance here. I have some fear here. I have some insecurities, right? And when you can recognize that it's fear-based, right? Then you can kind of move back into reaffirming or affirming positive beliefs in self and faith and trust, right? So I got a couple different messages for the people in the chat. It was kind of hard to hold on to them, but I'm gonna try. So one of the first messages is emotions, man. Like the emotions are, like for some of you in the chat, like the emotions are just looking for the word. It's just like, I fucking want to give up, man. Like, I can't handle this. I cannot handle these emotions. Like, God, I can hear some of y'all like, God, please take this pain away. Please help me understand. Please help me let go, right? And that's the first step, is asking, which is beautiful. And for those of you that are feeling that way, I see you. I feel you so deeply. I really do. There's a lot of solar plexus activity. There's a lot of sacral activity, root activations, right? All in the lower 3 chakras, especially. And I can't forget the heart chakra, you guys. This whole numbing thing, because that's what we do, right? That's how we were taught. That's not what we do. That's how we were taught, a lot of us, okay? And again, I'm going to say it one more time. These are messages for people in the chat or people that are, you guys that are showing up and coming to check in on the collective read. So we have been conditioned as a society through our families, through our friends, all of these different things, through school, to kind of numb out what we're feeling, to be more logical, to be more practical, right? But there is a balance between spirituality and practicality. And the current energy for you guys is surrender to the divine, okay? Influence in energy is time to release negativity. But there's something I need you guys in the chat to accept, okay? I need you to accept that, to release the negativity, to align with what you're calling in, because it's here. It's ready for you. If you want union, it's here. It's ready. They're offering it to you, but the only thing standing in your way is the fact that you aren't willing to feel into the depths of what you're actually feeling. So for some of you, I'm picking up that, the connection that you're in, things have gotten a little difficult lately. The divine masculine that some of you identify with, they may have ran, they may have dipped, they may have abandoned the connection for right now. They're just like you feel, divine feminine, I can't fucking do this right now. I have never felt so much in my life, y'all, until I met my twin flame, right? But that's beautiful. When you meet resistance, know that you're getting somewhere, okay? For one, when you meet resistance, there's something on the other side of that resistance. I'm telling you, okay? So when you meet resistance, be proud of yourself because you know that you're getting somewhere. There's a shift that's trying to take place within your energy. That's why you're meeting that resistance, so that you can purge the old and step into the new. But divine feminines, or just, whoever it is, that the person that you love, they just kind of abandoned, they dip, right? But let me tell you something. Right now, I got 2 messages. So right now, it's very important for us to connect with nature, but also to connect with water. When you drink water, set an intention for that water. Ask it for what you need. If your emotions are just, you can't stop crying, or you're angry, you're resentful, you miss your partner, it's just really heightened emotions, set some intentions with that water before you drink it. I command this water to be a clear channel for me to purge any negative emotions. I command this water my intention for this water is for it to bring me some stability, some safety, a sense of safety with what I'm feeling. We have to ask, y'all. We have to, because we're the creators of our reality and no one can do it for us. God can't do it for you because you are God of your reality, okay? So the other message for, the ones that you feel like, your person just dipped on you, like they don't care. That's the thing. Some of y'all think that your person doesn't care about you. Some of y'all feel like you're the person that you love, like it was a once in a lifetime thing and you're never going to feel that again. The only way that you can receive that kind of unconditional love again is through that person. For one, if you tell yourself, or if you hold a belief that says, I can only receive love from this one thing, I can only receive love from this one person, then you will miss all of the love and abundance that is around you because you have programmed your sight to only be able to see it from that one person, okay? So if that is a belief that you are holding, that the connection is special, that, and not saying that it's not, but putting it on a pedestal where nothing can touch it, that's dangerous territory. Because for one, we're blocking ourselves from receiving love from anyone else, right? And not to mention
giving your power.
That filter, right? We disable our ability to truly see what is going on. So, with the current energy, surrender to the divine, numbing in the reverse, and then signs, right? So a lot of you guys are seeing a lot of synchronicities, a lot of numbers. You're turning the radio on and there's a song playing that's exactly about what you're feeling and it makes you cry. And some of you, y'all get upset when that happens because you're like, I just can't get away from this. Even when I go drive out in the car just to clear my mind, music comes on that just tears me down or makes me feel so emotional. But it's the universe and God being compassionate. It's God showing up for you and saying, you're safe to feel this. Just feel it, right? So influence and energy. It is time to release negativity. When we talk about unity consciousness, you guys, there's a misconception within the spiritual community that we have to either live in the illusion of separation, right? The self, the personal experience, or unity consciousness. But unity consciousness is both. It is the personal experience and the understanding of you are it all at the same time, right? It's not, you can't abandon this reality and just focus on like the 5D, right? You have to have the 3D and the 5D. You have to have the fears, the pain, and the love. That is unity consciousness. It's not abandoning the fears. It's not running away from the fears. If there's a reader or someone that you go to that tells you that not to dip into fear, don't go into shame and guilt, don't do this, don't do that, that's not unity consciousness. You can tell them, yes, the fuck it is, because the only way for me to achieve unity consciousness, the only way for me to accept and fully embrace all that I am is to fully embrace all that I feel. That is how you do it, you guys. It's both, okay? So you might have these moments of like full-blown fear, but at the same time, it's like there's fear, but there's this just beautiful higher perspective at the same time where you're seeing life differently, where you're purging all these intense emotions and it's painful, but at the same time it's so fucking beautiful. That is unity consciousness, okay? And how you can start to recognize that you're in unity consciousness is when the fear comes up, when the guilt comes up, when the shame comes up, the unworthiness, the I don't believe in myself, all of that shit comes up. You don't judge yourself. That's how you know that you're moving into unity consciousness. It isn't good or bad, right or wrong. It just is what it is, and you can accept it and embrace it. It is there to serve you. And I know that's a hard pill to swallow, but it's there to serve you, okay?
You meet up with resistance, you are there. You are on the cusp, on the verge of a breakthrough. Major shit's about to happen for you. You just got to go into it and through it, man. Always.
So I know that I've been like really channeling a lot of messages. So I invite you guys to go back and listen. Rewrite that. I invite you guys, and I should have said it before I went into the messages, but they just reminded me. don't think about what I'm talking about right now. Don't take it all and analyze it and put it into your story and create a story about it, create a narrative about it, place labels on how this is happening in your life. Feel it, you guys. Feel into the energy that I'm projecting out to you guys. Feel into it, okay? And when you go back and listen to these messages, feel into the energy. What is the energy actually telling you? How are you interpreting it? Is a negative thought coming up? Is a positive thought coming up? Is a negative emotion coming up? A positive emotion? We really have to get comfortable and practice feeling what we are feeling, okay?
Yummy.
So with the influence and energy, we got the divine feminine and refocus. So for some of you guys, okay, they just reminded me. So for some of you that identify as divine feminine, or for some of you that are just in a connection that woke your ass up, okay? And your partner, your divine masculine, however you want to identify them as, they had to leave, okay? And some of you are really questioning, did I do something wrong? Am I not good enough? Like, what could I have done differently? And you're like trying to look all
been there,
all at the external. They left. They don't want to talk to me. They blocked me. They're with a karmic, they're with another partner, and like all these stories, right? All of these fucking stories about what is happening in your life. That is dangerous. That is where we get lost, is in the mind, because it's all programming. It's all learned, you guys. How can you have a higher perspective off of what you've already learned? You can't. You have to get into your heart. So the main message that they want me to share with you guys when it comes to if you're dealing with that kind of a situation, for one, stop beating yourself up. Stop being so hateful to yourself because of how someone else decided to show up in your life. However they decided to show up is not a reflection of you, okay? So that's where the trust comes in. That's where the faith comes in. That's where loving and nurturing on ourselves comes in. But the main message they want me to share with you guys is just as intense as the energy feels to you, just as intense as the emotions feel to you, the emotional turmoil, the heightened emotions, the fear, the oh my God, all of that is happening within you, beautiful fucking souls, right? I can feel you guys. It's so much. It's so much that we are feeling. And some of us, especially the divine masculine, if we want to identify it as that, we have to take a break, you guys. We don't know how to show up in that energy. We don't know how to be vulnerable. We don't know. We're trying to learn how to be comfortable with what we are feeling. We're trying to learn not to run away from what we are feeling. We're trying to learn how to be vulnerable and sensitive. And some of us identify as divine masculine. Some of us, we need time by ourselves. So even if Danny and I are sitting on the couch and I just walk out and say a motherfucking word and I go downstairs, it's not personal. Like, it's not personal. Divine feminine, they want me to say that again. It's not personal, baby, okay? It's not. It's not personal, and it's not about you. And they just ask you, divine masculine is saying, please find compassion for me. This is the way that I need to go right now. I need to be by myself right now. I'm so sensitive right now. I've never felt these things that have lied within me for years. Never felt these things before. And then when I get in front of you, it's even more intense. I need time, divine feminine. And can you please just have compassion for my process, okay? Because I know that y'all miss them. They miss you too, okay? But Danny and I live together, and I still need my time sometimes because I'm so sensitive and fresh and vulnerable. And it's really taken me practicing with that and dancing with that vulnerability, embracing that vulnerability, moving through the resistance. And it's baby steps for some of us, okay? And with that being said, the last thing...
Check out those clarifying cards for what you just said.
What?
Nurturing, independence, divine masculine.
Right. There's a lot of inner child wounds coming up, you guys. And some of you, y'all know the personal story of your divine masculine and the relationship they had with their parents. Some of you guys know that their parents were not there for them. So there's two things. The heightened emotions, some of us, a lot of us that identify as divine masculine, we don't know how to show up. We don't know how to be comfortable with being vulnerable, right? So we run, we dip, We sit with ourselves. But divine feminines, not all divine feminines, just take this one how it resonates actually. So for some of us, when the emotions hit, we want to we look for that mother figure, especially that father figure to hold us, right? Because a lot of us, when we were growing up, that's what our parents did when something was wrong. They held us. They helped us with our emotions, but then we became codependent on needing someone else to soothe our emotions. And that, again, it can be dangerous territory. If you resonate with Danny and I's energy, emotional mastery is a part of your journey. Emotional mastery. And for some of us, we disconnect from what we're feeling and we run. For some of us, and we run and sit by ourselves. For some of us, when we get hit with all those intense emotions, we go to someone else. Can you hear me? Can you listen to me? Can you take on my emotions? Can you soothe how I feel? Can you hold me? And there's nothing wrong with that. But when you start to recognize that you're doing that every single time something happens, every time you're triggered, you got to reach out to your sisters, you got to reach out to your brothers, your friends, your mom, your dad to soothe you, then that's kind of codependent. Right?
And you don't give yourself time to be with you and to figure out, to coddle your own self and to figure out on your own what's my best play in this whole thing.
And once you birth that father energy within you, that mothering energy within you, once you birth that within yourself, you guys, you take back so much of your power. So much of your power. My last thing I want to say is believe in the impossible. Surrender to the divine. It's time to release negativity. Believe in the impossible, and you're very close to achieving your goal. I don't give a shit what it looks like, you guys. Stop telling stories, right? Oh, yeah. My grandma actually used to call like a lie. She would call a lie a story. So don't create stories about what's going on. Just feel, right? And you are so safe to feel. Okay.
Amen. The list is open. No one's on the list. If you're interested in getting a reading from us tonight, you can definitely jump on the list right now and you'll be first one out. That's for sure.
Hi, Aries.
How to do that? You click on the link in the comments. And,
yes, I have Vimeo if you want me to post that. Hi, Robert. What's up, love? Did I miss anybody else? No? Okay, good.
Yeah, Vimeo?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. I can't have Vimeo because I'm a Canadian. So.
Let's see.
Or what's that other one too? Cash App. Yeah,
Oh, shoot.
Not in this country.
Goudality. Wait. Let me make sure that was right. Empress of Duality. Okay, that's my Venmo is the same thing as my name. Empress with an E, with a capital O. I said with an E, with a capital E. With a capital O and a capital D. So who's getting some readings tonight, you guys? Aisha, I know I said hey to you in the chat, but hello, beautiful sister. It's good to see you.
Glad you're here.
I've heard that term. I used to hear it when I was little. Oh, stories? Yeah. My grandma, she used to stop telling stories. That's what she would say.
Or fibs.
Not telling a story, Grandma.
Mima, if you're watching, we love you. That was Mima, all right?
I'm talking about my grandma that passed away.
Oh, all right.
Whew, that was a lot of messages, you guys. You see what happens, though? Like, and another thing, when you start to show up for yourself, not run away from your emotions, right? When you start to show up for yourself, aka not run away from your emotions, right? And you clear out the negative energies and you're getting that clear channel, you're hearing the subtle messages, the more you start to show up for yourself, the more you'll get confirmations of what you're going through, the more you'll get validations of the messages that you've received, the more that people will start to show up for you as well, just like this week. I've been dealing with nausea. I've been dealing with headaches. I've been dealing with not being able to fucking sleep. Nausea and not being able to sleep. Oh my God. Okay. And like, it's been going on for like weeks for me. Okay. And I'm talking to Spirit. I'm like, look, Spirit, can you please help a bitch out? Like, help me. And like, don't forget to ask your body what you need. I do that. Like, what do you need? Like, tell me what you need. I got you. Right. Be there for yourself. And I'm having this conversation with Spirit, and I'm like, can you tell me, like, is there anything that I can do? Because there's this balance between there are things that I can practically do, but then also I kind of have to sit with what I'm feeling, even if it's nausea, right? Which is a bitch and a half. But the last few times that I've just sat with that nausea and I've acknowledged it and I send energy to it and like I allow myself to feel, every single time I get these beautiful messages out of it. And sometimes I wonder if they make me feel nauseous so that I'll sit with it so that we can talk. But I was asking Spirit, like, can you please help me? Like, I'm tired of not sleeping, or I'm tired of feeling sick and nauseous or whatever. And then one of my soul sisters gets on live Instagram, answers my question. Like, literally within 30 minutes, she gets on live Instagram, answers my question. And then right after she answers my question, she gets off. So it was literally like, I felt like it was like a personal call. Like, oh shit, I hear Brooke. Let me get on fucking Instagram real quick, answer a question, and I gotta go. Like, that's how it felt, you guys. And then there was like another, I can't remember what the other one was, but I had asked Spirit again. Maybe it was a nausea thing again. I think it was. It was a nausea thing again. And like, I'm asking Spirit, like, is there anything that I can do to help my body? Because I know I'm integrating all this energy. I'm purging energy. Can I help my physical body anchor in this higher vibrational energy? Because, it takes time for your physical body to kind of get used to the higher vibrational energy. So I go to message my same sister, Nicole. I go to message her and I'm asking her, like, about the nausea. And before she could even respond, you guys, I start to hear her. I start to fucking hear this girl, and she guides me to go take a bike ride in the rain, to go to the water, the lake, and to get, like, I can't remember exactly what I did, but like to get in the water. And like, I could just, when I was sitting in the water, right, the lake, I could just feel all of this fear just like purging out of my body. And then I remember I turned on some of her music. I started dancing, and like, none of this was thought out. None of this was planned. It was just me following every intuitive hit, every subtle message that I kept getting. And I kept feeling her energy coming in. Like, she was just like, that question that I sent her on Instagram, she answered every single piece of it, but not physically. It was all intuitively.
You left your phone at home, and then we had a damn of time trying to get her to go. What? Remember, it died? It was that night. We got back from the lake. You took a swim. We got back. Your phone was at home, and it was dead.
That was one of the times.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but then I went by myself, remember?
Oh, yeah. You jumped in the lake, too?
Mm-hmm. Oh, went by myself when it was raining that day, got in the water, played with Ella, listened to some music. I did some exercises, y'all, like on the tree, did some exercises, did some planks, did some fucking... Like, I felt called to move my body. That's another thing with this energy, is you're going to have to help your body, man. That means food. That means water. If you can get, like, spring water, oh, that is even better. But you can help your body by moving your body,
Move your body.
But it was such a beautiful experience. It's like every time now that I believe in myself and I trust the messages that I get, and I stay centered, I allow myself to feel, even if it's something shitty like nausea, but allowing myself to do that and trusting it. It's just like everyone shows up for me. Like Sandra and Alan answer my questions without me telling them. Nick answers my question without me even fucking talking to her. Like, shit's crazy, you guys. It's crazy. But anyways.
But how sensitive are you, And just the things that can come to you, right? When you stay sensitive and you stay in tune with yourself and your body, right? Those messages do come. But you got to be willing to watch for them and to be within yourself. It's a good thing to know. Oh, I want to go for a swim, Michelle. Yeah, it's about that time. I was even thinking about going on the tube today
If you
sometime.
can get in a lake, if you can get in a fucking river, if you can get in a ditch on the side of the road, like it doesn't matter. Natural water though, right? I mean, don't go getting in some like fucked up looking, nasty looking
nasty
like
ass
ditch, but y'all know
or
what
a
I
slough. Yeah. So
no one wants a reading tonight?
Nobody wants a reading tonight.
What?
You know what that means?
Y'all ain't feeling this energy then. This shit's fucking wild.
We're gonna be jumping off shortly.
But I'm glad we could at least show up for you guys and get some general messages out for y'all.
Mm-hmm.
You found me. It's hot in here. I know that much.
Oh, window.
Okay,
wow.
every fairy. It asks for what? But you guys, man, if you got something that you need some help with tonight, that's why we're here. Mm-hmm. And we really invite you guys to seize the opportunities that are before you. Not that we're anything special, but it's something special, right? Wow. And we are here to, really help and serve you guys. And if there's just something you haven't been able to find clarity on, if there's something that you need some help with, I invite you guys to ask, like to allow us to help you, okay?
I'm telling you, our specialties come through in pretty much every aspect of life. What we don't have on the website and what I've been pondering too is we've gone through the twin flame journey. We've seen it 6 ways from Sunday. And we've also navigated through the waters of union, which can be pretty wild, man. We have navigated to a point where we can bring people through right alongside us, So I urge you, if you guys need help in any of those departments, that by all means reach out to us. We're here for you. Someone else visiting the website. Go check it out too. Once we get off, take a look at it. I spent, about 12, 16 hours on that, trying to get it all nice for you guys. So it's worth the watch. And if you haven't listened to us on Twin Flame Divine Fire, Sandra and Alan's radio show, I've got that right on the homepage. You can press play, and on your phone will, shut off and stuff, but it'll still keep playing, so you can bring us along on the ride to the grocery store or wherever and listen to that. That was a beautiful experience for us, and the messages that came through on that show were just boom, unbelievable. We did good for our first radio show, and thank you so much, Sandra and Alan, for blessing us with that time, to spend with you and to get messages out. Even from our journey, we kind of delved into it a little bit, and you got to, in that, you get to really see more of our story than we've released, and that's going to come too in the future as well. We're going to divulge more of our journey and how we came into union, or how we're navigating through union's waters.
Confirm the last 4 digits of Brooke's phone. That's weird. 3212. Oh, I guess I could have typed you that. Oh, that is weird. I didn't know that it that is weird.
Oh, it just said money is available.
Is this my PayPal or yours? Well, let me send that to her, in case you didn't hear me up here.
I was sent to your PayPal.
Okay.
So,
let's see who this is.
Snuggle Turtle 33.
Start reading. Snuggle Turtle. That's cute.
I never snuggled with a turtle before.
My aunt loves freaking turtles, y'all. She loves turtles. So wait, What was the name?
Snuggle Turtle.
Oh, okay. Well, who's Snuggle Turtle?
I'm guessing that's Aries.
Oh, it is?
I don't know. I'm just guessing. That's my intuitive hit on that one.
She was on Vimeo, though.
Yeah. Does Vimeo go to your PayPal or?
No, dang. Vimeo's Vimeo, PayPal's PayPal. Is yours? Oh, okay, Gina. Please. I don't know why it's not. PayPal be giving me some struggles, okay? I brought a bug in. I'm sorry.
No, it came through. It's a no SIM.
Yay, Gina. I haven't tapped into your energy in a long time. What you got? What you got, baby? So I can already tell you, Gina, the sacral chakra for you and the solar plexus. Yellow and orange. Yellow and orange. I know you've probably been feeling like sometimes with the sacral we feel like a little anxiety with that one in our gut, like some anxiety. But you know how to how do I say this? You know how to work with your solar plexus and your sacral chakra. Wearing the colors works. You know, using some crystals works. I know you like candles works. Sitting in the bathtub with the candles. That is weird. I didn't send anything. What? You're Snuggle Turtle, but you didn't send nothing? What?
I don't know.
I wish it told me who this is. It doesn't say. Jessica. Is that you, Airy Fairy? Yes. Okay. Confirm. Okay. I got you, Jess. I got you. So, let me see real quick who sent my PayPal or something. Or if whoever's in the chat, if you want to tell me, Jess, I got you, love. I got you on Venmo, but who sent 20 to my PayPal? And whoever you are, if you just want, it does say Snuggle Turtle. It does, which is fucking weird. Yeah, it says you, Gina. Like, no bullshit. Check this shit out. I can't make shit up. Can y'all see that?
Yeah, $20.
Hold on. SnuggleTurtle33@gmail.com.
Looks like you're getting a rating. Your higher self is pushing the button
Is that
to get
you,
you a
Gina?
rating.
I mean, is that your fucking Gmail? That's some weird shit, yo. Okay.
She says, sorry, I get paid next Friday.
Danny, my nephew-in-law catches bugs in his hands just like you did.
Bugs? Yeah. No, I didn't catch that one, actually. It flew off. Normally. That's usually what happens.
Okay, so who are you pulling for?
This one's for Gina. 3 card for Gina.
Okay, so Jess, we're gonna do Gina and then we'll get to you. Because apparently Gina needs to hear some messages. I can't make shit up. I showed it to you. Snuggle Turtle. I mean, come on. Who else's name is fucking Snuggle Turtle 33?
Right.
Like, come on.
I think that's a given, that one.
That is so weird. Well, thank you, universe, for the $20. Okay. I gladly accept and acknowledge your presence. Gina, what's good, baby? What kind of messages does Gina need tonight? Kate, it's good to see you in the chat. I miss you, love. I do. I genuinely miss you. So, Gina, do you have a question? You might not have a question because you just like Spirit just like put you in here.
Under the radar, yeah. I don't know. I've got
That is fucking weird. I'm tripping. I'm tripping out.
Something for you. I'm gonna write some stuff out though.
All right, Gina. So I don't know who you talking to. I don't know who you're talking to, or if you're with the same person. Are you with the same person, Gina? Can you tell me that? Are you with the same person? Kate, we'd love to catch up with you again soon. We'd love to hear how you're doing. Gina, are you with the same person? I need to know. The cards just keep flying out. They are ready to talk. So the first thing I'm picking up on is maybe some red flags, maybe a little bit of deception, a little forgiving and learning. Whatever's going on between you and this person, I feel like it doesn't look the prettiest. I wonder if he sent a donation. So I feel like there's something kind of going on between you guys that's maybe causing a little pressure, right? But pressure is a beautiful thing. Maybe causing a little bit of resistance, but there's a lot. This is the second time this has popped out. A lot of chemistry between you guys. There's a lot of chemistry, there's a lot of romantic feelings, and there's a lot of passion, okay, which is beautiful. And I want you to know that I see that between you guys. I see it. But there's also something that is challenging you guys. There's some pressure. And what this lesson is trying to teach you, what you're learning right now, it has a lot to do with trust, okay? As I've been shuffling, I've seen the trust card pop out twice. And also, not only trust, but letting go of control issues, letting go of codependent ways, codependent tendencies. So for you both, there's this, and obviously no judgment at all. There's no judgment. But there is a little bit of codependency, like between you two, right? There's this energy, like here's you, here's him. And flowing between you two, there's like this codependent loop, kinda. Like you keep going around and around and around and around, right? You've experienced this energy multiple times together, is what I'm hearing. Together, okay? And it has some things to do with codependency. Also, some control issues. So I'm hearing it more in a sense with both of you guys are really learning how to sit with what you are feeling, okay? So if sometimes he's going through some things and he doesn't want to talk, have compassion for that. Have understanding. Don't, I don't want to say bark. I heard bark for some reason, but don't bark for answers, Why? And also what I'm hearing is when things come up, maybe he says some fucked up shit and you're like, your feelings are hurt, or maybe he, said he was coming over and then he decides not to come and then he doesn't text you all night and you're like, what the fuck? And it makes you feel some type of way and you're like, why? Why do you continue to do this? Why do you keep acting this way, behaving this way, right? And I feel like both of you are really dancing with vulnerability and honesty and trusting each other. Here's the thing. Okay, now I understand. So here's the thing. Between you two, you're letting go of the codependent loop, right? You've both really been working on that, I feel like. You're letting go of the codependent tendencies. And damn, what was it? Okay, so where the resistance is between you two, so just like that codependent energy is flowing back and forth, there's also a resistance to really being vulnerable with each other, really allowing the other one to see, what you're struggling with, what you're feeling. And here's the key for you. This I feel like is for Gina. So Gina, when these things come up, when these challenges present themselves, when you're having some emotions come up, or maybe when he triggers you or you trigger him and the emotions kind of get a little bit heavier, you kind of want to I want to talk about it. I want to fix it. I want to understand. And like, that's kind of your energy. And then sometimes he's not ready to talk, or sometimes he doesn't know how to show up. Sometimes you don't know how to show up, right? So you guys are really learning how to be vulnerable with each other when you're in a really sensitive space, when you're triggered, when you're acting out distortions, when you're acting out your pain body, when things like that are coming up, right? And you're really learning how to sit in that space together, to hold space for one another without trying to fix, to hold space for one another without saying, you made me feel this way, right? Because we don't want to throw our energy, throw our emotions onto someone else as their problem, right? So to kind of just reiterate the energy that I'm picking up on is like really learning how to let go of the codependent tendencies. So for him, it could be, codependent nature with like the physical world, or I don't want to put anyone on blast, so addictive tendencies. Okay, so for him, I feel like it's more of an addiction thing. For you, I feel like it's more an emotional codependency thing, where when you start to feel something because he's triggered it, you kind of want to like make it his fault, kind of want to blame him a little bit, but like you're pulling away from being that way. You're learning how to sit with what you're feeling instead of trying to fix it, instead of trying to get him to comfort you for how you are feeling, even though he might be the reason that you're feeling the way that you're feeling. But really what's happening is he's triggering what's already there. Okay, so both of you just have compassion for each other and be honest with each other. Okay, don't wear any mask. If he fucks up, if you fuck up, allow yourself to be that ugly mess in front of each other. That's unconditional love, baby. Remember in the beginning of this video, unity consciousness isn't abandoning the ugly aspects of self. It's embracing them. It's letting someone else see those parts of you, right? And what you're really doing is you're accepting yourself. And when you accept yourself and embrace yourself, and you can share those parts of self that maybe aren't as pretty with someone else, right? It's just a reflection of your own acceptance of that aspect of self. Okay. I didn't get a single card.
You pretty much stole all my cards, so.
Sorry, I didn't even look over there.
The message that I got for you too is similar along the same lines.
Oh no, girl. Oh no.
So 7 of Pentacles is that waiting energy. Not to mention, and this is in your recent past, the waiting energy. Waiting for things to grow, waiting for things to come to fruition, not really seeing what's before you, right? He's not looking at all at the pentacle at his feet. There needs to be this release with the 4 of Pentacles clarifying that. And then Temperance clarifying the clarifier. Release the need to... I wrote here, I just put cutting out the stories, that he's not showing up a certain way, telling yourself these stories from past hurts, it's the story within your head with regards to how he's supposed to show up, waiting for him to show up in some way is really feeding your fears, feeding that anxiety within you. And, then I'll need to cut things out of my life, and maybe I'll need to in order to get him moving, I'll need to cut things out of your life. And maybe fears even of, and I'm just throwing this out here, your divine masculine coming back could be, but I just put that out there. So these stories that you're telling yourself and you're feeding this continually over and over and over again in your head, what Spirit's guidance is really, I'm just going to read the rest of it. Don't feed into the temptation. Listen to your inner mind's chatter. When faced in situations, really pay attention to the story that your mind is trying to tell you, and say, shit, is that, past hurts and past fears coming up that is really driving this conversation or situation into the ground? am I manifesting this? Everything that I don't want, am I manifesting this? And, step into balance by monitoring those thoughts and saying, no, is this who I truly am? Is this who I truly want to be? Is this relationship actually, this? Or is this the story I'm telling myself?
So I want to say it a little bit differently, and I love the way that you put it. And I just want to say it a little differently so maybe that you can really catch the energy again. And remember, when we're giving you these messages, you guys, you got to get out of your head and you got to feel the energy that's coming through. Because the energy is being sent from your higher self, from your spirit team to us. And you can feel them. You can resonate with that, okay? So the way I kind of see this, you see, the Six of Pentacles is all about balance, equal give and take, and with the Magician being in the reverse and the Devil being in the reverse, you know what you're letting go of. You know the temptations. You know what your temptations are. You know what his temptations are, okay? You know the codependent tendencies, right? And it's also what's being released. You are manifesting balance, but you're not going to see it until you believe in it. You're not going to see that image of what you are manifesting. The image. You listened to the radio show, Gina, so you should really understand this. When we talk about the image, right, you have the image of God. You are an image of God, right? You're not going to see that image of abundance, that image of balance within yourself and within your connection until you shift the image within. Changing the negative thought forms, releasing negative emotional states, purging the negative emotions, sitting with the negative emotions, right? Without a story. So to change the image consists of the thought forms, the belief systems, the emotions, and the behavior or the actions, right? So to really be able to see what you are manifesting, what is right in front of you, the balance, releasing the temptation, releasing the negativity, right? Releasing whatever's not serving you anymore, to be able to really step into what you are already manifesting, you're going to have to surrender the rest of the limiting self-beliefs. Surrender the image of self that is a distortion because it's still the filter that you're putting on to witness your reality through. Okay, I hope that makes sense. And then the last thing that I want to add to yours is if it doesn't feel good, let it go. If you're thinking thoughts and it doesn't feel good, think a better feeling thought. Okay, raise your vibration. And if it doesn't feel good, it's not in alignment with the truth. If you're thinking something that's making you feel worse and worse and worse and worse, it's not in alignment with the truth. There's a higher perspective. There's a different way of looking at it. There's a different image that you can be looking at of self, okay? If you're looking at an image of yourself and it doesn't feel good, damn, what was it? I just forgot. I don't remember. I guess that was good. I have been utilizing acceptance, responsibility, forgiveness, compassion, and I'm still stuck on forgiveness. Well, that's absolutely something we can help you with. The change initiation process, if that's something that you want a little bit of help with, because that's what that sounds like, the change initiation process, the tool that I channeled from Jesus. Acceptance, responsibility, forgiveness, compassion. Oh, yeah, that is that. Okay. Yeah, if you need a little bit of help with that, Gina, we can actually send you the actual work, like that we created, like the whole written out work and the details of what acceptance means, what it looks like, what responsibility means, what it looks like, forgiveness, okay? Still stuck on forgiveness. Okay. All right. Jessica is up.
Yay.
Oh, it's hot in here, y'all. I love you, Gina. Still really fucking weird that you didn't pay for a reading, but you paid for a reading. I don't understand. I don't understand. But Gina, I would love to share with you how to really harness the change initiation process. I'd love to share with you how to harness that tool and really implement the change that you're looking for. Because you're right there. The devil was in the reverse, but the magician was in the reverse too. So we got to help shift that image a little bit. So if it's forgiveness you're having difficulty with, who do you need to forgive? And is there also an aspect of self, an image of yourself that was created from a distortion, something that's not true, right? Was there an image of yourself that was created in pain or trauma that you maybe need to forgive yourself for? Thank you, love you, but we love you too. All right, Airy Fairy, you up, girl?
You up? What's your question?
Is there anybody else on the list? Just one.
Christina G's on the list after Jessica.
Okay. Christina G, it's been a while since we got live with you on a Zoom. Hope you've been doing really good.
Welcome.
I miss ya. Airy Fairy. Yep. Very true. Airy Fairy. Very fucking true. Okay, just opens for any messages? Okay. Jessica, what's your moon sign? So the first message I'm getting for you, Jessica, is again with the solar plexus and the sacral chakra and the root chakra. Those bottom three, you could be feeling a little bit of anxiety or just a little bit of uneasy energy, kind of. What they're telling me is something that would really help with you with balancing those chakras is breath work. And like what I mean by that is, you know, going outside, getting into nature, right? And taking deep breaths and literally visualize and feel your breath. And you can visualize golden light going in, like you're breathing in golden source light energy, okay? Life force energy. Breathe in. So actually, they're giving me something very specific. So for you, Jessica, go out in nature or just, you know, where there's some clean air, right? Some clean air. If you can go into the mountains somehow, that would be great. If not, it doesn't really matter. Just take some time for healing, okay? And I know breath work sounds really simple, but it's actually very, very healing. It helps transmute energy, helps move stagnant energy. And I feel like there's a little bit of stagnant energy that you've actually started to, it was stagnant, but now it's moving a little bit and it can kind of feel uncomfortable sometimes. All like from here all the way down, okay? You've started to initiate change in aspects of self and aspects of your life. You're starting to move that energy around now. So go out in nature and, you know, put your hands over these chakras and take 7 deep breaths and visualize the golden light going in. So you're going to, you know, breathe in through your nose, visualize the golden light coming in, and just visualize that golden light energy going all the way down. And you can actually feel your breath settle into your belly. So you'll feel the breath going all the way down, and then at the end, push it. Imagine, visualize you pushing that air, that life force energy, that breath of life into those chakras, right? And it'll help kind of clear out. It'll help transmute the energy that's been stagnant, that's maybe having a little harder time releasing itself. So just go out into nature. Start off with 7. Do sets of 7 is what I'm hearing. Deep breaths, as deep as you can. Push it all the way down into your stomach with that golden light. Hold it there too, right? You'll feel when you need to hold it, but at the top of the breath, when you get it pushed down into your stomach, hold that breath there for as long as you can, or how long you feel guided to, and then let it all go, right? So I just want to reiterate it one time. 7 deep breaths, golden light, breathing all the way down into your lower chakras, pushing it all the way down. Occasionally hold the breath at the top and just feel that energy build, okay? And it's going to help to put your hands over your stomach too. If you can go buy some water, put your hands in the water first and then put them over those chakras, and you can move, clockwise. You can move your hands like this on your belly. You can tap, right? But basically what I'm saying is your lower three chakras, especially like the sacral and the solar plexus, they need a little bit of help releasing the stagnant energy. Okay, so tapping, whatever you can do to really, help yourself release right there. All right, go baby.
So joy. Joy is an energy that can move energies, especially energies that are holding you back from feeling, from being, with forgiving and learning underneath it. I think really what these cards are saying is that joy wants to come into your life, but there's some forgiving and learning from either past situations or this current situation where that you need to release. As you release and heal the past,
love you, Lou. Sorry I haven't been able to say hey. Love you.
You experience more love in your present moments, allowing joy to come into your life, right? So when we hold on to past hurts or past wrongs, we're really only wronging ourselves and holding joy from coming in and reviving us. I'm getting like the heart palpitation thing. This thing. Invigorating ourselves with new life force, right? So there may be someone or something that you need to forgive. Might even be yourself. You might need to forgive yourself for the way you acted or the way you perceived your actions.
We really need to get the change initiation process tool on somewhere so that people can purchase it.
We'll end up putting it on the website probably this weekend. We can get that out so you guys can really heal that way, right? So and have the tools to do so. So beside that, next to joy is play and letting your friends help you, ask for and accept support from others. Now, I'm going to read you joy. Joy is the highest energy of all. It's the magical sense that everything is possible. Joy springs from appreciating the gifts within each moment. Joy allows you to attract and create your present and future moments at their highest possible levels. Play, beloved one, it's time to set aside work for a while. Don't worry, we will oversee your responsibilities to their completion. Playfulness, gaiety, and laughter will lift your energy so that you return to work with a renewed perspective and heightened energy. Now, play is absolutely essential to stay within a higher vibration, right? If in a relationship, if your relationship has got to a point where you don't play anymore, instilling play into that relationship once again will revive it, will heal these wounds maybe that you're forgiving within those relationships. And nothing is meant to be serious always. If anything, it's a game that we brought up for ourselves when we were in creative energy, in spirit, and said, I want to fucking play. And we came here to play, and we came here to experience these things, good, bad, right, wrong. These were all here to help us play out this life, right? They're really calling you to see only love in situations. Everything is love. The good and the bad is love, because the bad leads you back to love. The bad teaches you things that you need to know within yourself to make the changes towards love. See only love, look past seeming errors, mistakes, and misunderstandings, and see only the love within each person, including yourself. Your resolute focus upon the love that underlies every situation brings out healing in undreamed of ways. And play. Don't be afraid to be like a child again. This is our true essence. The child within wants to come and play with you. That's your inner child, right? And when we stuff our inner child down and then the core woundings, then that, it doesn't really allow you to be truly you, the essence of you. Your love life is being affected by that lack of playfulness. You know, that lack of allowing yourself to love like a child. See only love, and that's the message.
Beautiful. Okay, I want to add to that. So when he's talking about this inner child thing, I'm feeling it a little bit differently. Okay, I love how he interpreted it, but I want to add a little bit to it. So when it's coming to this the inner child thing that he's referring to, the way I'm picking up on it is, for one, Jessica, if you didn't know it, and I'm pretty sure that on a soul level you do, I feel a resonancy with the twin flame journey, and I also feel that you are a leader, baby. Okay, Jessica, you're a leader. Okay, your tribe, whether that be, you know, I'm not completely sure what you do on social media, but I see you go live a lot, and I feel this service. I feel like you offer some kind of service for a collective, for a tribe, for your community, okay? And a lot of these people right now, Jessica, a lot of these people are stuck. You already know this. You see this. You see how your tribe is stuck, okay? And where he's talking about the inner child, where he's talking about allow yourself to play, allow yourself to embrace your inner child, the way I'm seeing it is you're a leader, right? And to embrace your inner child, there's a little bit of hesitancy about really admiring yourself, admiring your gifts, your abilities, your wisdom. You have so much to share, but I feel like sometimes you kind of push down your true essence, like he was talking about. You push down that inner child, that innocence, that purity of your energy, because you don't exactly 100% believe in yourself. Your ego still kind of comes in sometimes. Your ego comes in and they're like, but if I say this, what will people think? If I say this, will people judge me? If I say this, are people going to understand me? If I say this, what my family's going to think? Like that kind of a story, right? So for you, I'm really getting that with the solar plexus and the sacral. That's what that's all about. And the root, that's feeling safe in who you are. That's feeling safe in having the will to speak from your utmost truth and authenticity and share that with the world and allow people to see that side of you, okay? So you're a leader, Jessica. Your tribe needs you, Jessica. They're calling you. They need those messages that you hold on to. There are messages that you receive that are not only for you, but they're for other people. Those people, your tribe, they need you to share those messages. So really work on with the solar plexus and the sacral, the what I showed you with the breath work, right? And dancing, right? Allow your inner child to play and dance. Really get comfortable with your inner child and like without any judgment, right? And the last thing I want to add is if it rains, go out and play in that motherfucking rain. Don't give a shit about what anybody thinks. Don't give a shit about what anybody says. And wait till you feel that resistance. Next time it rains, you're going to remember that I said this. And you're going to be like, damn. You know, Brooke told me to really embrace my inner child. To really embrace, not only to embrace your inner child, but to cleanse your energy, right? To help you purge, to release any fear, any insecurities. Go out and play in the rain and look at how much resistance comes up to doing that. But if you can get yourself to push through that resistance, oh, it's going to be so beautiful.
Time to get
wet. And it feels so good. But okay, believe in yourself. Share those messages.
Hey, Joyce.
And if you do, then this is just a confirmation of yes, girl, yes. Serve. I walk barefoot on the trails.
Christina G., you're up next with a 40.
Jessica, thank you for letting us read for you. You got some beautiful energy, girl. You do. And we love you.
We sure do, Aries Fairy.
Breath work. Speak all of the truth. If you can't, ask for the will. Ask for the will. Spirit, give me the will to say all the things. Give me a will. Give me the will to share all of these things, all of my wisdom, all of my healing energy. You're welcome, love.
Christina G., you're up. You can put your...
any messages that I need to know.
All right, and then the list is free after that if you guys are wondering.
Hi, Joyce. I didn't even see you in there. Hi, love.
To get on the list, all you got to do is click on the link and...
Jessica, we love you too. We love you so much.
Send some love this way, and we'll get to you.
You got some beautiful energy, girl. And if ever you doubting how motherfucking badass you are, just come to Brooke. I have to remind you real quick, that little image. I'll give you that image. That mirror. I'll be that mirror. Because I believe in you. All right. Christina. Ooh, it's hotter than shit up in here, y'all. Oh, Aries, your energy is so beautiful. I'm trying to disconnect from your energy and I'm having a hard time because it was really beautiful energy. I resonate a lot with the energy that you carry. I feel like we'd have a lot in common if we ever got to talking. All right, Spirit, I got other people to serve. I can't hang out with Jessica all night. Christina. So for you, Christina, the first thing I'm feeling is some heart chakra activation. Removing some heart chakra blocks. Removing some heart chakra blockages due to some trust. You've built a lot of trust with yourself and the universe, which has really allowed you to step more into your heart instead of in your head. To be more in unity consciousness instead of just the ego or just the I am, right? It's both.
That's funny. As she says that, inner temple devotion, tune into the portal of your heart.
Okay. Come on now. Come on. Okay, next message for you, Christina. Girl, if you ain't doing this by now, come here and let me spank your ass, because what are you doing? Maybe it's a confirmation, but I gotta say it. Christina, they want you to really create a practice for connecting with your divinity. They want you to create a practice and intentionally go sit in nature, intentionally sit on the couch, intentionally just sit outside and connect and listen. What do they have to say? Because they've been wanting to say some things to you. And now that you're in the heart, and remember, if you have a hard time tapping in, a lot of it comes from trust, because I can promise you one thing, you're tapping in, but sometimes we have a hard time trusting what's coming through because we think it's ego. We think that we're just making it up, but the messages that you are receiving are real. You ask a question and you feel into that answer, right? Ask the question, and then I move out of my head space and into my heart space. I command my ego to take a step to the right side of me. I command my ego to step aside and allow my higher self to guide. And once you set that space in motion, know that when you ask a question and you move from your head to your heart, know that they are answering you, and to trust the messages that are coming through. But one thing they really want you to do is establish a practice, whether that be a bath ritual, right? Once or twice a week, you go and take a bath with crystals around you, with the light cut off, with the candles put out, right? And they're really just wanting you to connect, whether that be in the bathtub with water, whether that be connecting with crystals, whether that be out in nature, connecting with Mother Nature. And especially since trust is coming up, I feel like you're having some new gifts and abilities that are coming in for you. Your gifts are being upgraded. And to really step into this new energy that you have called in, they're saying that you have called in, you have to trust. Just like me, when I first started reading and tapping into people's energy, like I would tap in, and the way that I learned how to do it is when I set that space in motion. When I knew my ego took a step to the side and my higher self was guiding, and I knew that I'd asked a question, whatever came through, I had to trust it. Even though sometimes I'd give the message and maybe they didn't quite understand. But as I trusted more, the messages, the way that I interpreted what was coming through became even clearer and clearer and clearer, to the point where I can tap into people's past loved ones and get their fucking name and give it to my clients, right? But it's like you have to build that trust first. So the main thing with you right now, Christina, is really working on trusting your gifts and abilities, really working on trusting what you're getting from source, from spirit, from your heart, okay? Don't overthink it. When you ask Spirit a question, don't overthink it. And something that could help is get you some cards. If you have some tarot cards, set that space in motion. Move out of your head, move into your heart. Connect with Spirit, ask them a question, pull some cards, and see what messages start to come in. But remember, always in the heart space, always in the heart space, always in the heart space, okay? But I think you were here at the beginning, but if not, Mother Nature is really, really, really great and beneficial when it comes to learning how to trust yourself, learning how to trust your abilities, your gifts, that kind of thing, okay? But yes, girl, you up-leveling. You up-leveling, girl, okay? I see you. I just need you to trust. And Mother Nature is really good at assisting when it comes to trust. All right, baby, you're up. Oh.
So, transformation, things are changing at a cellular level. There's deep healing taking place in the inner temple, devotion, tune into the portal of your heart. Your heart is what guides you, right? And this transformation that Brooke was talking about starts here. And the cards that I pulled for you, things are changing big time, just like that transformation card with the Wheel of Fortune at the bottom of the deck. The Four of Swords, the healing portion, is coming to a point where, and it can be inundating, you know what I mean? Like it just can be like this huge weight that seems like I'm feeling weak. I just don't have the strength to continue, or things are happening in your life and you're just like, oh my God, more, you know what I mean? And it feels like it's sucking the passion out of everything that you're trying to do, or you're not seeing it as something that's that can drive that passion, right? With the Ace of Wands in reverse, and it's almost like,
hey, Tanya,
you're at a point where, and I'll just read what I said, fuck it. And I'm going to pull my emotions out of these situations and just do what I do. If it has anything to do with work, which they were telling me at the beginning, it does. If everything that I'm doing and I'm putting in too much of it, too much energy into these things, and I'm not getting anything out of it, any kind of gratitude or anything in return, no one's showing up in that way to say, good job, you're doing amazing, then I'm just going to say, fuck it, and I'm going to do what everybody else is doing. And I'm going to pull my emotions out of the situation. But this is where you become empowered. When you see things through the portal of your heart, when you allow this transformation that's taking place, these things that are coming at you left and right, and you see them out of only love, and you can even ask your higher self, Christina G to the H, where is the love in this situation? What are these things that, show me these things that I need to see. You can even fucking scream at them. Say, show me what I'm supposed to see out of this situation. Maybe that's the energy and the passion that you need to push that, to drive Spirit, to drive that message home for you. And watch how amazingly the message comes to you and how quickly it comes to you. There's victory to be had in this situation. Six of Wands with the Ten of Cups. Everything you've hoped for and dreamed, or you could dream that of having in your life is here, but you have to see through these situations through the lens of love, right? Hey, Tanya, what's up? It must be close to closing time.
Christina, I'm interpreting the energy he's pulling a little bit differently, and I feel everything that he's saying, and I feel like where he's bringing it, that's not the only aspect. I feel like it may concern work, but also I feel like there's someone in your life. I don't know if you've met someone recently, but you're attracting it. Whether you've met them yet or not,
yeah.
I don't know, but I can promise you that you're attracting someone, okay? Mm-hmm. But the thing is, trust. There's some things that you've been through, baby girl, that they're like, I don't know, man. I'm waiting for the red flag. I'm looking for the red flag. I'm looking for the thing that I need to be afraid of, the why I can't trust this person. But actually, this person is true love. That's your current energy. That's true love. Binding energy between you and this person, like I said, you haven't met him yet? Okay. It is safe for you to love. So know that there will be a person sent, a situation, circumstances that is all around trust, bringing out the residual leftover fear from past relationships, okay? But there's also, like Danny said, there's this, I want to retract all my emotions. I want to put a pause on this because for whatever reason, I don't feel like it's going to happen for me. I don't know. I don't feel like I'm worthy of this in some way. So it's like, maybe I should just pause on the love thing. Maybe I should just pause on the commitment thing. Maybe I should just pause. Oh, girl, it's safe for you to love. Okay?
Don't dump that cup out just yet, because you've got in the present moment, and even staying in the present moment, you've got all kinds of victory before you, and the 10 of cups with the 2 of cups. Really what they're saying too is victory awaits, happiness awaits on the other side of love, right? Seeing things through unconditional love, seeing that, oh, well, everyone else's road, it's their journey, it's their path. Sometimes these things are here to teach me, but sometimes these interactions with others are here to, give them guidance, to teach them, hopefully, if they're staying sensitive to that. So not really to take it in.
Christina, did you kind of make a choice, either consciously or subconsciously, to put your love life on hold for a little bit?
Passion will drive you to what you seek, the victories that you seek, and don't rush into things. With the Knight of Swords in reverse. Queen of Pentacles in reverse, that's needing to nurture yourself, but maybe you haven't just done that yet. You know what I mean? There's clarity that you're wanting to see out of a situation, right? But you're not really seeing the clarity, and you're not sure if there's people that you need to let go of in your life. This uncertainty is going to clear up for you once you go into your heart space and really feel into these situations, right? How are they making me feel? Where is this healing that I need to take place truly is to happen, right? And then Spirit's going to bring in that healing, but bring in those things that you've been asking for, you've been trying to manifest, and that has brought you to this point where you're feeling, tired. You're just feeling exhausted.
So I feel like you were saying yes to you kind of put your love life on hold. So they're actually inviting you, what I'm feeling from them, is they're inviting you to, no, you don't need to be patient. No, go for it. It's there. The thing is, you've already attracted it. When I was shuffling the romance angels, I saw romantic feelings, attraction, past life relationship. I was seeing all these cards of pulling in, drawing in love towards you, opening the heart to receive love, right? But at the same time, it's kind of funny because it's like you're opening your heart to receive love. You're stepping more into the heart space, out of your head and into your heart space, stepping into divine feminine energy. But at the same time, you're telling a story of, I'm going to put my love life on pause. So it's kind of blocking what you actually, it's kind of creating that barrier. Here we go. Thank you. Lord have mercy. Help me out. Barrier, right? So it's like I'm opening my heart, but I'm putting a barrier up so nobody can come in. Right? So they just want to invite you to release that story, surrender that story, that you need to wait, that you need to be patient, that you still have things that you need to work through for your partner to return, or a partner to, come to you to attract this partner. No, you're already working through the fears. You're already working through the barriers. The barrier is in the reverse. You're already working through these things. You're already releasing the block on your heart chakra. You just got to believe in it. You just got to trust in your ability to manifest what you're manifesting. My left ear is ringing, girl. Okay. So binding energy to your influencing energy is wedding and pause. And then binding energy to your current person or situation is safe for you to love. Open your heart to receive the highest energy of all. And then can't make this shit up. When I was talking about the gifts, fifth dimension, girl, there is some. So why there's this? I know I'm opening my heart to receive love. I know that I'm on a soul level, I'm attracting this romantic partner, but I still put up the story and the barrier of I need to put my love life on pause. It's only because there's still some egoic fears going on, right? In the background. And that's why it's so important for you to get out of the head and move into your heart. So that you can go right around these fucked up stories, right around this, I need to put my love life on pause, and you can feel into what is they're actually guiding you to do, okay? That's specifically what I'm working on, heart chakra. Here's your confirmation, girl. So the only thing that they're really, really asking you to do, what's going to help you the most with this heart chakra activation is, for one, stop telling yourself that it's not time. Stop telling yourself that you got to fix some shit for some love to come in, because you're ready to receive it. Not to mention the best work is done in union. The best work is done with a partner. The best shifting of distortions of your energy is done when that mirror is right in front of you and you can truly see the image of self. You can truly see through their eyes where the distortions within you are coming from, right? So just surrender that story of you're not ready, because you're ready, okay? And really tap into your gifts. Tap into your heart, okay? Whatever your gifts are, right? And when you meet this person, you're definitely going to you're going to know. You're going to know, okay? How cute they are. Look at them in the fifth dimension, banging it out, okay? Look at them. How cute are they? I love it. Take that mask off. Don't let your fear tell you what to do. Fuck that fear. Fuck that fear.
I pulled 3 closing cards for you as well.
Hope that helped, Christina.
I've got family, energy, work, entrepreneur, and trustworthy guidance. And the message I'm getting from this, I'm told, don't worry about reading the cards. The energy work that needs to be done, or the healing to open up that heart chakra, may have to do with family or something that went down within your family or a family member. And it's really work that you need to do with the entrepreneur card, not necessarily work that they need to do. Could be forgiveness that's coming up, or the need thereof, right? And that's a part of the work that the inner child is calling you to step into. Life can be electrifying because its very essence is energy. Your body is a remarkable energy field that will positively respond to loving treatments. Even loving on yourself as well, right, will help that heart chakra open up, regardless of how you showed up with family, or regardless of how, you showed up in a situation. Your hands and heart are activated to give healing energy to your loved ones and clients. Everything starts here, and it's trustworthy guidance to, step out of here and move into this space and feel into, what you're really being called to do. When it comes to these situations, that
to do for yourself.
To do for yourself, yeah.
David, sometimes, and hello, David, how's it going? Good to see you, love. So sometimes after we do a live, it takes a little bit. The video has to process, and then the live chat will be there. So the live chat is always going to be there eventually, but sometimes if you're watching the live, like shortly after, a few hours after we done it, the chat might not be there. But David, yes, you missed some stuff. You got to go back to the beginning and listen to because we went in on the general messages for the people in the chat, or people that are watching.
Mm-hmm.
Christina, we love you. Where you going?
What?
Oh. Yes, Lou was here earlier, David. And it made me happy when I read your comment, but it's cool to just listen to the twins talk. I love that. And we love you, David. It's good to see you.
So that's it for the list. If you want to get on the list, you'd be first in line for another reading. Otherwise,
I'm going to go use that real quick.
All right. It's been a good night. Thank you guys for hanging out with us, regardless of if anyone else wants or does not want. It's all good. It's all good in this hood. Thank you guys for showing up for us, for sharing your love with us. And I know, there's no other thing that I'd rather do on a Friday night than show up for you guys, right? That's what we're here to do, is spend some time with you. And we receive as well the love that you guys put in the comments and the love that you... It's only been an hour? No, it's been 2.
Okay.
It's 11 o'clock.
I was so confused.
Yeah.
It's only been an hour? Jesus, where have I been?
We've been going in for a while, yeah.
Alright,
Yeah.
So are we done with the list?
I think we're done with the list.
So I just want to offer, if Danny's cool with it, maybe like 2 or 3-ish free carpools, if he's okay with that.
I'm okay with that.
Brooke, song of the night is in your messages, okay? I'll check it out. So if anyone would maybe like a 1-card message, maybe we can confirm something or validate something for you guys.
And then I'm going to be eating me a chicken, what do you call those things?
A quesadilla?
Chicken quesadilla.
You know, I came upstairs to make you one earlier and you were eating chicken and rice. And I was like, yes.
Oh, well, that was just
because I didn't feel like making a quesadilla.
Oh, I'll make it.
No, I can make it. Earlier I was not feeling it. I was nauseous and I just won't try to do it.
Well, that's all right.
David, Brooke, we had 2 Cancer new moons. Tell me about it. It's been lighting me up. I had to amend the astrology knowledge I dropped to you a few weeks back. We have an anomaly. Yeah. 2 Cancer moons. 2 Cancer new moons. Yeah. I hope you guys harness the energy. I sure did. I was like, listen, y'all know what I need. I went and told them though. Went out into nature, set a bunch of intentions, harness the new moon's energy.
No takers on the freebies. All right.
I was about to say, wait a couple more minutes and then listen. Bye. I love you guys.
Bye.
Bye.
We'll be back though. For those of you wondering, where is my ratings from Northern Comfort Tarot? I'm working on August readings to be released on the 1st, so you guys just have to wait a little longer. I know we're ending the mentorship on Saturday, our first round anyways. If anybody's looking to get in on the second round, you definitely might want to check out the website, get a hold of us.
We look tired. What the fuck?
I'm exhausted.
I'm gonna need for you to shift that filter, baby. Cause I'm just kidding. No. Kate has been crazy energies, girl.
Oh,
I know
God.
You're super sensitive, so I know you've been feeling it. It's been crazy.
Yeah, it's been a wild portal season. Just breathe. You guys got to keep on breathing and trust. Have faith.
Oh yeah, Aaron, that reminds me. I wanted to tell you. You said something about Danny being protective of someone, and I just wanted to let you know that no. Nuh-uh.
Yeah.
And the only reason I wanted to tell you that is because if you felt that, I would kind of want to know where that was coming from, So I wanted to tell you that it actually wasn't Danny that you were feeling. So I wonder what that was about.
We looked at each other and smiled.
It was funny.
Yeah.
It was funny. I enjoyed that. We love you, Tanya. Two birds. Oh, I be talking to the birds, y'all. Every time I'm in nature, I be talking to the birds.
Oh, I got a question for y'all out there. I don't know if Maybe Michelle does.
Yeah.
There is a bird that I've been trying to figure out what bird sings this song.
Oh my gosh, if y'all can answer this question, Danny's going to be so happy. He's been manifesting this for I don't even know how long. Years.
For real. So Brooke's going to sing the song. And then you name the bird. We're playing Name This Bird.
Aaron, I don't think you were off your game. I think you were feeling something very real, but I'm not sure what. You know what I mean? All right, let me try.
Okay, here we go.
I had to get my bird voice ready, y'all.
Not that one.
Don't look at me, y'all. Don't look at me. I can't do it.
No.
I can't whistle and smile at the same time. I gotta
don't stop smiling.
I gotta contain myself.
Don't look at the comments. Oh my God.
Baby.
Look away.
You're making me laugh.
Look away and do it.
Stop looking at me. Stop smiling.
How about this?
Alright, I'm ready. No eye contact. I can't do it.
Okay.
I keep fucking smiling. Alright, I got it. 3, 2. Alright, it's something like this now. Sometimes it's a little better than other times. Don't be judging my bird now. Why is it so hard for me?
Oh my God, I'll do it.
Hold on, I'm trying.
Yeah. I give up.
I can't fucking stop laughing. That was kind of it.
That's the bird. Name that bird.
I'm trying so hard. Every time I go to whistle, I want to fucking laugh.
I don't know. But that's what it sounds like. That's it.
That's very similar. Mm-hmm. You would know. If you've heard this bird, you would know by what we've done what the bird is.
There you go.
What is the bird, y'all?
Don't you be telling on me now.
Chickadee?
I don't know about the chickadee.
I bet David knows. What do you think? That's the song Gizmo sings in Gremlins. Okay, seriously? Mockingjay?
I don't know, but we'll write them all down and then I'll check my bird app.
This is a remix of the Lee and Sherry show. Name that bird. Oh, maybe they know.
What?
Maybe they know what bird it is.
I don't know. I have to ask Lee then.
Sounds like a chickadee. See, I don't know my birds, y'all, so y'all could all be right and I just wouldn't fucking know it.
I don't know.
This is what's at the bottom of the deck. White raven spirit.
We'll check it out though. Afterwards.
Mockingjay and a chickadee.
It's not a turkey.
Wait, what did Michelle say? Sounds like a chickadee. It's my favorite bird sound. And she's in Canada, so she might know exactly what.
Really? A chickadee. Okay, well, I'll check out a chickadee.
Do you know what a chickadee is?
I thought it was part of that because I was going through all North American bird sounds for like an hour.
Let me tell y'all something about Danny real quick. Anybody that is friends with Danny, if you ever ask him a question, he is the master runner away. What did I call you last night? He is the master manipulator of going around answering the question.
And I was like, not me. I'm not.
I can
good at
ask him
that.
something as
There's
simple
no
as,
way.
do you know what a chickadee bird is? And he'll come up with this whole elaborate response, but not answer the fucking question. That's what he likes to do. Mm-hmm. Just so y'all know. So if you're ever friends with Danny, don't think he's the friend that you can ask questions and get like a yes or no.
I thought a chickadee was like chickadee.
Like I can ask him one question, y'all, for like 30 minutes straight. I'm not even kidding. And he can come back and answer and never answer the question. It amazes me. It's fucking amazing. It's a talent. It's
pressure. A talent. Oh my God.
I mean, he's really gifted.
I always thought that of you.
I don't know jack about birds.
Okay, so David, whatever you said, we'll just scratch it off the list. Turkey, well, yeah, okay.
I feel like y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all know that one friend that like never like those men. It's a man thing. Those men that like you ask them a very simple question and they never answer.
Right, and then the men in the chat are like, "Well, that's the same with women."
It's like yes
That's
or
the
motherfucking
same.
no.
That's
Yes
the
or
same
no?
with women. You ask women a question and they just dance around it.
Oh shit! Aaron was just kidding. David was just kidding.
So the mystery continues.
It might be what Michelle said.
Aside from what Michelle says, it's my favorite bird song too. It's like the only one that's got talent. If that bird went on America's Got Talent, I'd drop the golden ticket on him.
Oh my gosh.
All right, that's the end of us being silly.
He's Gemini though, right? Yeah, he is. But so am I. I'm Gemini
She's
moon.
Gemini man.
But this dude can't answer fucking questions. Like how he's a tarot reader, I don't know because he doesn't answer the question.
Oh, I don't answer the question.
Yes,
I let Spirit answer the question.
Yes, you're more confused after asking the question than before. I used to be that way, and then I started picking up on what he was doing. I was like, oh. So why I'm so confused is because
I dropped the fire. I dropped the fire on you, baby.
that was fucked up.
Oh, I'm in studio mode. I was just clicking the prep.
I'm done with you. Evasive. Fuck you, baby.
I didn't mean to do that.
Fuck you,
I
baby.
did not mean to do that.
Whatever. I'm done with
That's
y'all.
funny. All right, so we're gonna go eat some. I'm gonna go eat some chicken quesadillas.
I'm gonna cook you a good quesadilla
Oh,
tonight.
yummy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna make it real fucking good.
I don't know if I want it now. That's all we got for you tonight, folks.
I love you guys. Mwah. Thank y'all for being here with us. We love you. We love you. We love you.
Take care. See you soon. Namaste.